What have we got on tonight?
You are looking at what a well-dressed Nigerian woman wears. Isn't it beautiful? Enough of this assimilation junk. Akobaga side?
What kind of dance is that?
It's a folk dance.
What kind of folks do that, honey?
It's from Nigeria. It's a dance of welcome.
Who are you welcoming?
The men back to the village.
Where they been?
How should I know? Out hunting or something? Anyway, they're coming back now.
Well, that's good.
Undai.
Yeah, and then Ethiopia stretched forth her hands again.
Yes, and Africa sure is claiming her own tonight.
Shut up! I'm digging them drums. Them drums move me. In my heart of hearts, I am much warrior.
And in your heart of hearts, you are much drunker.
Me and Jamo. That's my man, Kenyatta. Flaming spear. Hot damn. Ukamzai.
Okamasai? Flaming spear?
The lion is waking. Oi moi!
Moi?
Listen, my black brothers.
Akamasai?
Do you hear the waters rushing against the shores of the coastlands?
Akamasai?
Do you hear the screeching of the cocks in yonder hills beyond where the chiefs meet in council for the coming of my mighty war?
Akamasai?
Do you hear the beating of the wings of the birds flying low over the mountains and the low places of our land?
Akamasai?
Do you hear the singing of the women singing the war songs of our fathers to the babies in the great houses, swinging the sweet war songs? Oh, do you hear my black brother?
We hear you, Flaming Spear.
From the sins of time, black brother. Black brother hell.
Whoa, Lee. Benita, you got company. What's the matter with you? Walter Lee, get down off the table and stop acting like a hoodlum. And he's had a little to drink. I don't know what her excuse is.
Look, honey, we're going to the theater, and we're not going to be in it, alright? So go change, huh? What in the name of?
Girl, you done lost your natural mind? Look at your head.
Nothing.
What have you done to your head? I mean, your hair.
Nothing. Except cut it off.
Now that's the truth. That's the truth. It's what ain't been done to it. You expect this boy to go out with you with your hair all nappy like that?
That's up to George. If he's ashamed of his heritage.
Oh, don't be so proud of yourself, Bernie. Just because you don't look eccentric.
How would something that's natural be eccentric?
That's what eccentric means. Being natural. Get dressed.
I don't like that, George.
Why must you and your brother make an argument out of everything people say?
Because I hate assimilist Negroes.
Will somebody please tell me what assimilate who ever means?
Oh, it's just a college girl's ways of calling people Uncle Toms. But isn't that what it all means?
It means someone who is willing to give up his culture and submerge himself completely in the dominant, and in this case, oppressive culture.
Oh dear, 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 here we go. A lecture on the African past, on our great West African heritage. In one singing we will hear all about the great Ashanti empires, the great Songhai civilizations, and the great sculpture of Benin. And then some poetry in the band too, and the whole monologue will end with the word heritage. Let's face it, baby, your heritage is nothing but a bunch of raggedy-ass spirituals and some grass huts.
Grass huts. See there? You were standing there in your splendid ignorance talking about people who are in the first to spell iron on the face of the earth. The Ashanti were performing surgical operations when the English were still tattooing themselves with blue dragons.
Have a seat, George. And it's awful warm out. Would you like a nice cold beer?
No, no thanks. I don't care for beer. I hope she hurries up.
What time's the show?
The curtain is at 8:30. The standard in Chicago. The standard time in New York is 8:40.
You get to New York a lot?
A few times a year.
Oh, that's nice. I've never been to New York.
New York ain't got nothing Chicago ain't. Just a bunch of hustling people all squeezed up together being Eastern.
Oh, you've been?
Plenty of times.
Walter Lee Younger.
Plenty. What we got to drink in this house? Why don't you offer this man some refreshment? They don't know how to entertain people in this house, man.
Oh, no thank you. I don't care for anything.
Where's Mama?
She ain't come back yet.
Why are all you college boys wearing them faggoty looking white shoes?
Walter Lee.
Well, they look crazy as hell. White shoes, cold as it is.
You have to excuse him.
No, he don't. Excuse me for what? Why you always excuse me for? I'll excuse myself when I needs to be excused. They look as funny as them black knee socks beneath the wears out there all the time.
It's a college style, Walter.
Style hell, she looks like she got burnt legs or something.
Oh, Walter.
Oh, Walter. Oh, Walter. How's your old man making out? I understand y'all are going to buy that big hotel on the drive. Your old man is all right, man. I mean, he knows how to operate. I mean, thinks big, you know what I mean? I mean, for a home, you know? But I think he's kind of running out of ideas now. I'd like to talk to him. Listen, man, I got some plans that could turn this city upside down. I mean, think like he does. Big. Invest big, gamble big, hell, lose big if you know how to have. You know what I mean? It's hard to find a way on this whole South Side who understands my kind of thinking. You dig? I mean, you ought to sit down and talk sometime, man. Man, I got some ideas.
Yeah, sometimes we'll have to do that, Walter.
Yeah, well, when you get that time, man, I know you busy little boy.
Walter, please.
I know ain't nothing in this world as busy as you colored college boys with your fraternity pins and white shoes.
Walter Lee.
I see you all the time with the books tucked under your arms, going to your classes, and for what? What the hell are you learning over there? Filling up your heads with this sociology and the psychology, but they teaching you how to be a man? How to take over and run the world? They teaching you how to run a rubber plantation or a steel mill? Nah, just to talk proper and read books and wear them faggoty looking white shoes.
You're a man filled up with bitterness, man.
And you, ain't you bitter, man? Ain't you just not had it yet? Don't you see those stars gleaming that you can't reach out and grab? You happy? You contented son of a bitch, you happy? You got it made. Bitter, man. I'm a volcano. Bitter. Here I am, a giant, surrounded by ants. Ants who can't even understand. George, I think Beneath is waiting for you downstairs.
Alright. Good night, Prometheus.
Prometheus? What does that mean?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Prometheus. I bet that ain't even a word. It's probably one of those faggoty words that they teach you at college.
Walter.
I'm sorry. It's true. World.
Walter Lee, why don't we just try to talk about it?
Because I don't want to talk. There's nothing to talk about.
I guess that means people like Willie G.
No, that means nothing like people like Willie Jeans.
Why don't you all just hurry up and go to the banking business and stop talking about it?
Okay, fine. I will.
Oh, Walter. Honey, why can't you just stop fighting me?
Because you don't understand me. I have dreams, and these dreams are being suppressed.
Well, I guess I might as well go on to bed. I don't know where we lose it, but we have. I'm sorry about this new baby, Walter. I'm sorry. I better go on and do what I started. I better just go work.